And one take. It's your boy James was here, and I am here with
100 times 9,000, also known as Baby Kenzo by some.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now let's get into it. Who are your top 3 artists right now?
Top 3 artists off the dome: Snow Strippers, DJ Megan 23, and Six Sex. Especially shout out to Six Sex. She's really going hard for the Latino community in terms of like rave and like all that sort of sound. There's not many Latino people that partake in that sound, and she's going insane right now.
That's tough. That's tough. Now, what type of music do you make?
I wouldn't say that I make music per se, but I make music come together and mash up to mix with our emotions and what we're feeling in the current moment. I like to provide more of like an upbeat, energetic, environment, and that's usually what I like to play the best.
Now, what inspired you to like make music though? What got you on your journey?
So honestly, for the last year, I've been asked, am I a DJ weekly, until I became one. And one of the people right now that truly do inspire me is my boy Master Trip Sitter. He's the one that really put this battery in my back. He showed me how to do some of the things that I do know now. And shout out to other DJs that as well that have, partaken in showing me things that I didn't know before. So really, it's just all the people that I have around me that already have a sound or know how to make sounds helped me make a sound.
That's actually tough, bro. That's actually tough. Now, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for maybe only 3 months, give or take. I'm taking it seriously as of like 3 weeks ago. I'm just now I'm getting more and more opportunities for it, and it's giving me more of a reason to be outside than be home. I've always been a free spirit. I'm like a butterfly with wings. I gotta fly. I hate being enclosed.
I understand that feeling, honestly. I relate. That's good. Now, what can you describe the underground as? What would you say?
Underground could be so many different things, really, honestly. There's so many niche interests that it's really hard to describe what is the set underground. The underground for you could be a very different meaning for me, right? The underground, what I listen to is something maybe very energetic, somebody with only a couple hundred followers, but what you might think is underground might be like rap influenced or things like that. But I think it's a mix of both, of rap and a new form of maybe techno inspired in some way. Something among those lines for sure.
Okay. Now, what do you like about the underground the most?
I like the tight-knit community in a sense. There are some bad apples without a doubt, but that's in every bunch, no? So I'd say the people that help me go harder every day is my favorite part about the underground.
Alright. Now, what do you think is an underrated or underappreciated part of the underground that people don't really take advantage of or even acknowledge since we're at it?
I have an easy answer for that. The rawness of everything. Everything is pure real. For some it might be a facade, but for some it's just truly who they are and what they represent.
That's real, bro. That's honestly real, bro.
Thank you.
Now, what part of the underground do you not like? We can talk about that as well.
Without a doubt. I don't like the people that are rude, the people that are liars, the people that shame others for what their situation might be, or just, unaccepting people. I feel like I come off with a very accepting vibe. I feel like the people that do know me know that I'm very kind and I try my best to be as nice as possible. And the people that aren't like that is what I really dislike.
I like that. That's actually really good. shows that you actually care about how people act, and it really affects your experience.
100%.
Now, what do you think is the leading sound in the underground right now? What do you think? What sound has the underground in the chokehold as a whole? Right?
Hood Trap. Hood Trap has the underground in a crazy chokehold right now. You could put any song right now, like even if you're a viewer right now, think of any song in your head. Now think of a Hood Trap remix. There you go. That's the leading sound right now. Everyone loves a remix right now. If it's not that, it's like what is the word for it? The samples. Everybody's doing the samples, especially here in New York City. The samples are going crazy. You'll be like, hey, like, you know, and they'll just build off that.
Oh, shit.
Nah, it does have the underground in an extreme chokehold. Not even that. Sometimes it even has mainstream hold.
Yeah, it's getting there.
It's getting there. It's looking crazy. Producers is eating more than ever now, because now people are looking at them like, you make music. Not even an artist. People don't even look to artists to make music. People look at DJs and producers to make music now. They're just like, we want it straight from the source.
I totally agree with that. I 100% agree with that. I think that right now the leading people are the people that are producing or DJing, really. I mean, you got to look at people like DJ S, DJ Megan, like I mentioned. Those are people that are creating new sounds with songs that already exist, but it's a new sound. So it's kind of like math if you think about it. 1 + 1 = 2. And that's what they're doing. And they have the perfect formula.
Now, mind you, at one time, there was only a couple producers that were as famous as artists. That was P. Diddy. Dr. Dre was also a producer, but like Suge Knight, like they were one of the only couple people that were like more famous, or not even as famous as artists. But now, Metro Boomin, let's talk about it, Pierre Bourne. We're getting all type of The Alchemist. The Alchemist is literally a producer, and he's as famous as a rapper now. People listen to his albums actively like he's an artist, and he's really a producer. It's insane out here, y'all. Not even that. Like, technically, Kanye is a producer as well, / rapper. So, like, we have a couple. We have some people that are already known for producing.
Let me add something into that. I'm glad that you mentioned someone like Kanye West that can also produce and do the music. I think that's probably some of the most talented people that there is. If you can make a beat and then you could rap on it, you have a talent that you just need to go further with. Because not only is the sound and understanding the key and beats per minute is a skill itself, but also to have the words to say when those things play is also a beautiful form of art.
You're spinning right now, honestly. Yeah, it's like a soliloquy. But now, when it comes to fashion, especially fashion in the underground, right? What is your go-to? What is your favorite fashion?
I like emo-looking baggy clothing. It's the most comfortable. It's the one I feel the most comfortable in. I've always been like an alternative child. You know, I've always been different. Like, you know, it tickles my brain.
Now, what fashion do you not like that you see people wearing? Or just not in general, you know?
Raw jeans, Amiri hoodies, and Alexander McQueen shoes. Like, I just named an outfit that, like, at least by minimum 70 people are wearing in this current moment. Like, I really despise that. I remember my hood scammer era dressing like that too. You will never catch me dressing like that again. My purple jeans are in the closet for indefinite. They're never coming back outside.
You're not supposed to wash them, dude. They're designer, you're not supposed to wash them. Smelly nigga. But I'm sorry. It was so bad the speakerphone. But like, you brought up a good point, because a lot of fashion, when it's not when it's outside of creativeness, it gets repetitive. I realize people tend to wear the same shit and be in competition with each other, which doesn't make any sense. Because how do you expect to stand out when your Mary jeans are only different because, I don't know, the jeans are like what, light blue, and yours are black. Like what's it doesn't really change much. And
not only that, also the physique that it gives your body is also always the same, right? You're always gonna have the same physique. If you have the skinny jeans with the big shoes or the skinny shoes with the big jacket, you're always gonna look goofy. Your bottom and your top are not proportions. You have to have proportions when you style yourself.
You understand what I mean? He didn't lie. Just put you on game. Free yourself from that Nike Tech. I said it before. I used to be a slave to the Nike Tech. I am free now.
You know what? If I could right now, I'd bring the Nike Tech back. But instead, I'd wear my trips with the Nike Tech. Something different. Something you wouldn't expect. Half emo, half hood. Always been that way.
You know what I mean? Gotta come with something different around here, boy. Can't be coming with that. I don't care. Okay, we don't do that here. Yeah. Now, outside of that, what else do you do? Do you do any other things? Because you DJ, but like, you know, I know you probably have your attention in other things, maybe.
I actually game. I game pretty hard. If I had to tell you the last 3 games I remember playing, first is without a doubt Apex Legends. Second of all, League of Legends, and third maybe Minecraft. So those are my last 3 games that I've played. And not only that, I'm going to school right now for cybersecurity.
My son is going to be a cybersecurity man. He plans on getting paid, guys.
Cybersecurity DJ.
He plans on getting paid. Yeah. Woo. It's a crazy pull for 3. Now, what music are you dropping? Have you dropped any music recently? Are you planning on dropping anything? Cause you know, let's hear it.
Yeah, I actually just dropped a mashup with so basically what I did is I looped a Blade beat, The River Flows in You, and then I put that with At the Hotel by Little Uzi, Gunna, and Young Jordan. So what I did is I removed the instrumentals on At the Hotel, and I put them up for River Flows in You, and then I turned off the vocals for River Flows in You, and I put up the vocals At the Hotel. And like I said, I did the loop, and then I made something new with something different.
Yeah. Well, that's actually tough, bro.
Thank you.
Shows how much work and passion you put in that. Some pain. Now, I know you're also friends with Jacob, and he was my first person on the episode of the Underground Sound Tour.
Shout out to Jacob.
How, like, have you ever collabed with Bill? Have you ever produced for Bill? Because I know you have history, so it's like...
I actually made one of his first few producer tags with the female robotic voice. I was one of the first few people to use like those, I don't know how you want to call it, I wouldn't want to say AI, but because they existed before AI, but those programs where you could make a voice with it. So yeah, I made one of his first few producer tags.
That's tough, bro. That's tough. Alright, that's good. That's good to hear. Well, yeah, is there anything else you would like to say to the pod? Because, you know,
I would like to give words of encouragement.
Wait, say that one more time.
I would like to give words of encouragement. I encourage you all to do better and to want to be the best version of yourself. Limit the drugs to an extent. Don't drink as much as you think that you can handle. Always do less because you can, always do less because you can always take more. And that could be given with any lesson in life, whether that's what you're doing physically, mentally, spiritually. You could always take, you can never take more, and you know. But like I said, I'm like stuttering my words up, but you guys get the point of what I'm trying to say. And I want everybody that's watching this to believe into themselves and never give up, and to never also just if you're sad right now, like a lot of us are, it always gets better. It always gets better. I'm one of the firm believers that life gets better and that we all have a purpose here. Every single person here has this sort of mission and this sort of connection that is just a beautiful shared experience between humans, right? It's something that we can only understand, which is so intimate and sacred.
Wow. Wow. I'm getting caught by bangers every time I ask this question, bro. Imagine? Bro. Yeah, this is great, man. Y'all are amazing. But to what he said, every day above ground is a great day. Just remember that.
Corny, every day you wake up with 2 gifts, and they're both your eyes.
Unless you have one eye, or you're blind. It depends. But thank you for watching or listening anyways. I appreciate it. Yeah, really. But every day above ground is a great day, okay? And in this economy, I think it's smarter to chase your dreams, my boy. Keep running. That's it for the podcast. I'll see y'all. This is episode 4 of the Underground Sound Podcast, and I am here with
Baby Kenzo, 100 times 9,000.
Yes,
See you guys till the next time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we'll take